you know, your salons, who they are, what they're doing, the latest
No, you
in
do
the
that.
industry.
You do that. I don't need to do that.
But from a sales point of view, you know, what if, you know, somebody comes biting around your heels with another tan brand, you know?
But it's the loyalty of...
Yeah.
So, like, I wouldn't say never have I lost an account. Mm-hmm. But, you know, through different times, obviously nearly 8 years, there's been peaks and troughs in my life, which has then changed Bronze Leaf as a brand. You know, so nothing ever stays the same.
Yeah.
But I've always got the clients back again.
Yeah.
You know, and yes, there's always the hype tan of the moment, but it's never actually taken away from Bronze Leaf. Like, I'm the one who's slowly, I describe myself as like a turtle. Like, I am slow in the background.
Turtle of tan brands.
I'm just slow and steady in the background, you know, growing.
So it's almost like you're just watching these other ones come and go.
Yes.
Whilst you're just
so I'm not
still
annoying anybody, but it's all about the long game.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been 8 years, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
You know, so there's something, and that solution, Bronze Leaf, honestly, there is nothing like it. Nothing. It's hydrating. It's good for eczema. It's got bergamot oil, macadamia nut oil. It dries almost instantly on the skin. And people have said it's the only one that you don't have to use a moisturizer after, because some tans can dry out the skin and you feel quite tight. Whereas you're saying, okay, as if you know. You don't know.
Yeah, I haven't a clue. I haven't a notion. So, I've been tanned twice in my whole life. So the first time I was about 17, and my aunt insisted that I had to get tan on before I went to some school thing. And I stood like a kid, you know, getting dressed for like there's somebody else. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. And the second time I was really quite drunk in London with Gemma Garrett. And she insisted that I couldn't go out without this tan. But we only tanned the bits you could see.
Well, yeah.
So it was like, you know, only halfway down the top or halfway down the arm. It was just like ridiculous. So yeah, that was my 2 times in my life that I have, and both times it wasn't for me. I couldn't have bothered with all that. I barely get moisturiser on.
Well, I don't moisturise. I don't even take my makeup off. Like, I take it off in the morning and put it back on again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not into... I don't have time. I'd rather sit and watch...
So you're not a big beauty regime kind of person?
No,
so.
I'm like quick, fast. As long as I've got tan on, I feel fine.
Really?
But if I don't have tan on...
You're not just saying that because you're a tan brand.
No. Like, no. Okay, so it's eyebrows, mascara. The list is growing as I'm getting older. So it used to be tan. Then it was tan mascara. And now it's tan mascara and eyebrows.
Because you can't go anywhere without your eyebrows.
No. But they're tattooed on, so I solved that one.
See, I mean, I don't touch my eyebrows at all.
I know, but that's why you've got great eyebrows now.
But no, I don't.
You do?
I just have normal, ordinary eyebrows, like normal, ordinary people.
No, because I plucked the life out of mine whenever I was... And the reason why I got them tattooed is I came downstairs one day and Ian said... You look different today. I was like, I haven't put my eyebrows on. So I went and got them tattooed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. So, one of the things that you mentioned there was getting tanned and standing there like a kid.
Yeah.
Right, this is something that people always like, I don't want to take my clothes off in front of somebody. If it's only a
that wouldn't bother me. I'd strip in front of anyone. Like,
oh, really? No,
I wouldn't. It was just the idea of being tanned. I was like, oh God, not tan. You know, because, well, as you can see, a beauty regime is pretty much non-existent in my life, you know. So for me, it was all very like, oh, can we not just go out? I just want to leave. I don't want to stand here getting tanned, you know.
Yeah, but some people do hate getting undressed.
Yeah.
So if they're not, whereas, like, I know, like, personally, I remember tanning this girl, and I then went back because I don't bring out products too often, and I won't bring them out unless I think it's, you know, I've nailed it. That is, like, amazing. So, obviously, she was Bronze Leaf account, and then we brought out the rapid version of Bronze Leaf, and went back to spray her. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's a class tattoo. And she had a tattoo, like, big colourful thing on the side of her, and she's like, Karen, I've had that for years. I was like, oh, I never noticed. Do you know, you literally don't notice. Like, see, anybody that's slightly thinking, oh, I don't want to go and get tanned, like, it's a painter only sees the canvas in front of them. They don't see, like, the wall around the picture. They're just looking at the picture and painting the picture. That's what a therapist does. You know, you're just a canvas for them to paint.
Really nice shade of bronze.
Yeah.
And so tell me about what have you been doing in the last few years? I mean, in what way how do you progress the company and grow the company? Like, do you do anything in particular? Do you have any tricks of the trade, or?
Yeah, just do what you've always done and don't try and change things up, because sometimes that just doesn't work. I think taking your foot off the pedal obviously has detrimental things, but as I say, that's like, nobody's life is the same, and if it, like, bronze leaf is mine, obviously, so if something goes wrong in my life, then something goes wrong
in bronze leaf's life
with bronze leaf. But I think I've protected it, but it doesn't necessarily happen. So, for example, 3 years ago, I ended up giving bronze leaf to a distributor to look after.
Okay.
While I was just going through stuff. And then, so I thought that they would be able to open loads more doors and things. But
it's a distributor. They're going to make my business fabulous.
Yes, amazing. And then it turned out it didn't do that. So once I kind of stepped away and not having the focus on it.
Okay.
So I've spent the last 2 years kind of building it up again. But it's, so you're saying what's
that's
the hardest
a massive lesson in entrepreneurship.
Yeah, if you step away.
Whereas you thought you were doing the best thing for the business.
Yeah.
But in reality, maybe you didn't really look at the consequences of some robot looking after the accounts.
Yeah.
Or something. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know the business really. All I know is it makes people bronze.
But it's one of those things, if you take away the person with the passion, is the passion still there to drive it forward?
Yeah.
And in that time, that's when, like, bloggers and things, they became very big influencers with tanning brands, and I was away at that time.
Yeah.
So now I've come back really into this world that is very much about the influencers, etc. And I'm just focusing on my little thing that I...
But what's amazing is you haven't needed to use influencer marketing really for bronze leaf. Bronze leaf has grown without it.
Yes, because the product is it's about the product. The product speaks for itself. Like the salons, whenever a salon comes on board, like their tanning business increases by at least a third because word of mouth in the local area. Because at the end of the day, it's a beauty salon that I only supply to, so it's only the word of mouth in their local area that they really need to get the word out to. So that's
because I suppose if you take out a national billboard campaign and people start ringing every single salon they know asking for bronze leaf, yes, it can have an effect because they might go looking for bronze leaf. But in reality, it's easier for you to drive sales into the existing bronze leaf account.
Yes, but also that would just cause a big peak.
Yeah.
And then a big dip.
Yeah.
On the other side, whereas it's better to have a steady
gradient. Interesting, yeah. So it's slow and steady wins the race, then it's your big...
Turtle.
Yeah, your turtle.
I don't know when I'm going to win, though.
You're always winning.
Always.
We're always winning.
Come on, 2019.
What would you say has been in the last sort of maybe, well, say year, 6 months or whatever, how would you say you've changed as a businesswoman?
One of the biggest things that helped me was joining the Ulster Bank Accelerator Program.
Yeah.
Because with so many things that they do and all their different workshops and keeping you accountable to your business. But through that, I met a group of women, Tina, that we have each other's backs. We know what each other's daily lives are like because we all have different businesses, but it's all us.
It's all real.
Yeah.
We're all like, the shit's going down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, hell's breaking loose here.
This is not glamorous.
And we're all like, you got this, girl.
Yeah. It's like, life is real. Life happens around us.
But would you have been less likely to admit the shit before that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because
we
people
all,
always say, like, don't, oh no, you don't want anybody to think that it's bad, because then they'll think that it's bad. And you're like, no, it's just a bad day. It's not even, or even a bad hour. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, no, everybody goes through this. It's like you can't be the same person all the time. It's like people go to work, like with jobs, like, and get a salary. They're not the same every day. But I think the pressure is on, well, especially me, I feel like I should be the same every day.
Yeah.
And achieve something every day, whereas that's not actually possible. And I think in the last year I've been
getting into the office is an achievement for me. Getting in one piece with my hair washed is an achievement.
Oh, hair washed. Yeah, that is an achievement. So I think, yes, you're able to be more honest. And that's because I now know, whereas I wouldn't have known other business owners before.
Only
I would have
salons,
been, yes, only the salons. And you don't want to turn around and say to them, I've had a really bad day. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh no, it's great. So
you really value that support network now, as opposed to sort of bumbling along with nobody listening.
Yes. Yeah.
And
not that you guys listen, but anyway.
We all listen.
Yeah.
We all listen intently to each other.
Oh, we do.
And so, what would you say going forward? What's the big dream now? What's the big plan for 2019?
To go on holiday. Does that sound bad?
Is that not something that all entrepreneurs dream of? Wouldn't it be nice to go on holiday?
To go on holiday this year. To
be able to walk away from it for a period of time.
No, not even that. No, just like to be like, I was the one that took us on holiday. Like my little guy, my husband. It's kind of like, yes, the last couple of years have been difficult, and thanks for supporting, but look, we're going on holiday. So, because I think you can keep bumbling, as you say, along. But you're like, what am I actually doing this for? And like, the first quarter turns into the second quarter, and then another year's gone by, and you're like, did I achieve, what was my goal? Whereas I remember my dad saying, you have to have a goal, like even if it's going on an overnight somewhere. Yeah. You have to have something to reward yourself, whereas I never had a reward kind of system in place. So, and I still really don't, but that's why the holiday, I'm thinking
it's in
May. Yes. I'm like, I'm going to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ian's like, please pay for that.
And so, what would you say to other entrepreneurs who are starting out, who are maybe like, they've got a bit of an idea, they think they're going to do something with it. What would be some of those lessons that you've gone, boom, if only I'd known that at the beginning?
Know your accounts. Like, honestly, knowing your numbers. Whereas I'm just about to change accountant, and their best advice I've probably got this year is, no, you don't have a bookkeeper, you don't have this. Sorry to any bookkeepers, but because I don't know what I'm actually spending.
Yes.
So that's down to my accountant and things. So it's getting the right people to support you and know your business. Whereas
creating a support network of services.
Yes, whereas I haven't really had that before. Without saying it more.
No, I know. Trust me, I know what you mean, and I've had worse, I bet.
And also time for yourself. I remember I got married in, I always get this wrong. I got married in 2012, and my sister took my phone, right? So for the time we're on our honeymoon, and that is the last holiday I had.
Oh my God.
Like away from the business. Like I'm on holiday, but that's what we do. Like I'm on holiday. And I love it, but it's making sure that you have time away. Yeah. And time for yourself and a reward, and also know your figures.
And what of those entrepreneurs out there, they're going, yeah, Karen, come on. No one gets a day off.
But you have to have time for yourself, and what's it for?
Yeah.
Like there's my dad died, and he had a brilliant life. He loved work, he loved family, but he had he worked really hard, and yes, there are holidays that he worked on and things, but looking back on his life, he wouldn't have any regrets.
Yeah.
You know, he played golf every Saturday.